famous TP Way the Giant. It's your guy who was never lying, sometimes defiant. See, I know and understand that you could have been anywhere else, but you're here with me. Let's go, let's go. Fee, fi, fo, fum. You know, it's a way of life, it's a lifestyle. It means we don't just talk like a giant, but we walk like a giant. You know, it's facts over feelings over here. This is where all the New York Giant soldiers congregate and have real conversations. Now let me make it clear. Viewer discretion is advised. The thoughts and opinions are not the thoughts and opinions of the New York Giants. Now before we kick this thing off, I need each and every one of you to make sure that you like this stream. And if you're new to this experience, especially if you are a New York Giant soldier, you gotta subscribe. 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 Come on, man. Now, grab your favorite snack. Grab your favorite drink. And if you smoke, we'll go ahead and smoke something for me. And we about to kick this thing off. One more major announcement that I cannot afford to let you sleep is that if you visit the description of this video, then go ahead and do yourself a favor and cop some merch. Official like a referee's whistle. That's how we give it up. Now without further ado, I said without further ado, let's get this shit started. Feet, 5, 4, 4. Mic check, mic check, mic check, mic check. It's your guy who was never lying, sometimes defiant, TP Way the Giant. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in and rocking with me, man. Funk Flex Bomb. Set it off. Y'all already know how we give it up. It is the end of the season, at least for us. At least for us. We at Cancun. It is. This is the end of the season awards. I have some guests backstage, man, ready to join this conversation. And I need y'all to be engaged, man, in this comic section. Be engaged. I want your opinions and I want your votes. And I want y'all to go ahead and comment your answers for yourselves because we want to get to a conclusion and we want to get to these answers, man. So without further ado, gonna get our guests up here on the stage. First, I do want to take the time, man, to just shout out the people that's already here, that's in the chat. Make sure you like the stream. If you're new to the channel, go ahead and subscribe as well, man. NY Greedy in the building says, hello, everyone. Hope everyone had a good weekend and staying blessed. Yes, sir. For sure, for sure. Danny is in the building. New York Giants. Salute to Danny. I see you. Juan Santiago saying what's good. Yes, sir. We here. Now, let's get it going. Let's get it going. Fellas. All right. Listen, it's real raw and honesty time. Okay? We're not holding back any punches. We can only tell the truth and nothing but the truth. Okay? Please don't leave me to do this on my own.
So help us go on.
Yes. Yes, that is right. So I don't want to waste too much more of our time because we do have a lot of, awards to get through. And I know the dialogue is going to be in between. So we're going to start light.
May I say something real quick?
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
I just, I live in Dallas. I'm glad we won. And we'll talk about that later. I'm glad we won.
we can't leave the stream without some giant conversation. We're gonna definitely get into that afterwards, but we're gonna start light. Let's start here, man. Most improved player. Now I'll go first on this one, but I'm not going first all night. All right. Most improved player. Listen, if we have the same answer, we have the same answer, but I want your truth. For me, for most improved player, I got Cordell Flott. Man. I think Cordell, he had a major role that he needed to step into this year, right? He battled with Deonte Banks to be that CB2. He won the job. And then I think he really was possibly the most impressive corner that we had, to be honest with you. There's been games where he had some big stops. I think he plays the ball better than, a lot of the guys that we have on this team. And, when this offseason, the offseason is here now, and he's somebody, if he was to leave, I'm gonna feel it, because I know that, his progression has been nothing but going upward. So most improved player for me is Cordell Flott. So we'll just go in order for this one. Sneaky, who you got?
So I gotta go with I gotta make mine plural. Most improved players. And I gotta give a shout out.
See, you can only go once. See, you're trying to find the easy way out. You're trying to find the easy way out.
It's easy. We got to recognize the offensive line and how
okay.
they improved this year. I would even go as far as saying they're above average. They went from worst to above, in my opinion. I know Schmidt was in and out of it, and plus we were still shuffling parts. AT was getting hurt a couple times, in and out. But I would have to say the offensive line. By far to me.
Okay, that's fair.
And if I had to do one player, I'll say Wandell.
Yeah.
But as a group, I got to give a shout out to that O-line this year.
Okay.
And that offensive line coach is staying, by the way. He'll be back next year, regardless.
Yes, sir.
Of what's gonna happen. So,
Man Cave, who you got?
I know the easiest, obvious one could be Wandell Robinson, but I think I'm gonna go Gunnar Olszewski. He's a guy that can really improve and, get much better and also be more of a part of our team going forward. Not only as a kick returner, a punt returner, whatever you want, but also as a wide receiver, like a fourth option or a third option, somebody like that to get us first downs, because he's very, very reliable. And like I said, when he first came to our team, I just looked at him just a kick returner. But then I saw his what he was doing as a kick returner. I was like, oh, he's kind of good. But then he stepped it up this year with being a receiver. When we have receivers down, so that's somebody that we could be rely upon, and I look forward to him being on the team. So I'll give it to Gunnar.
I like that.
So I respect the answer, right? But my only thing is that I always felt like Gunnar O was there. Like I just feel like we haven't really utilized him.
The opportunity, right?
Yeah, like the opportunity wasn't there.
Yeah.
But
he a veteran.
Yeah, but I see what you're doing there. I respect it. All right, G, it's on you, man.
For me, I would probably say JMS. I like what I've seen from him this year. Just with him, what is it, his second year, right? Dealing with different quarterbacks, in and out with different quarterbacks. And like Sneaky said, just the improvement as a whole with the O-line. But I definitely like what I've seen from JMS, him being probably the youngest guy on the line, and really also learning from the veterans, learning from the vets. I like what I've seen from him, and I'm definitely looking forward to seeing what he continues to do in the future with us.
I like that one. I like that one. I agree. I was just defending JMS the other day, man. They was trying to, trash him and all. I'm like, man, nah, yo, I don't think y'all been seeing the growth, man. So, yeah, I respect it. I respect it. All right, Smooth. It's on you.
If I had to go with one, I'm going to go with Tyrone Tracy. I mean, back-to-back 1K all-purpose yards, coming from a wide receiver out of college into a running back, then getting drafted as a running back into the NFL. You know how hard that position is to go from college to the pros. So to put together 2 1K seasons, I think that's a hell of an improvement from 1 year to 1-2. Be that consistent, because that's what's hard to be in the NFL is consistent. So I'm gonna go with Tyrone Tracy.
Yeah, so I'm gonna say I think the same as like what I said about Gunnar O is the same what I think about Tyrone Tracy. Like, I think they've been problems. Like, I think his rookie year, I think he's been a problem. I think this year he's been a problem. It's just all about, opportunities and,
I mean, with year 2, I mean, he's kind of got pushed to the side with Scat being there. I mean, I think they were kind of pushed him to the side at the beginning of the year and went with Scat. So to come off that, also filling in again because he didn't start his rookie year, he filling in after injuries. So to do that again and to be that consistent, I as you right, I expect him to do that. But to put together your first 2 years, I think that's pretty impressive.
Ghost, what you got?
Yeah, man. Most improved player, and it's crazy because you mentioned Cordell Flott, and for me, it was between him and another name. However, I really appreciate consistency, you know what I mean, and effort and just heart, man. And for me, it's got to be Drew Phillips, bro, aka Mi Hijo. Because I remember when he got drafted, people was like, who is this dude? He's like scrawny. And I looked at some game tape of him in college and all that, and I was like, nah, man, it's something about this kid, the way he throws himself around with his body, he's physical, he plays, he wraps up good. And it's just continued on further into his his sophomore campaign for me. So, I mean, it's easy, bro. And it's crazy, too, because it's so apropos that our pass defense was ranked 22nd at one point, and his number is 22. So, like, he was one of the bright spots on this defense, period, especially in that secondary. So, for me, consistency, something to look forward to in the future going forward for sure. Drew Phillips, Drew the Dog Phillips. Because that's what he is. He's a dog. That's my guy.
I'm going to say this. Drew Phillips is my guy, man. Drew Phillips is my guy. But I think, if anything, I think he's declined. I think he's declined more than he's inclined. Because, for one, I was such a fan on what he's done his first year. And then he has spurts in games. Like, I know off bat, the Charger game, I feel like, I mean, people don't realize that he's a big reason as to why we won that Charger game. Mm-hmm. But
let me ask you a question though.
Yeah,
because I see where you're going with this. My question is this: could it be a situation where the scheme and he was being asked to do a lot played a part in that?
For sure.
Okay.
For sure.
I feel like he had a lot of penalties this year too. Or am I tripping?
Nah, yeah, he had a couple, but he's physical, man. I appreciate it. It's just it comes with that territory, man. The same thing with Deonte Banks with his freshman year. Like, he was handsy, and they was getting on him about it. But that's a whole nother story, bro. Deonte. So,
okay. I guess everybody else is not gonna disagree with that one. I guess y'all y'all agreeing with everybody tonight. Okay, I hear y'all. All right.
He's physical, and he's gonna cost us penalties. But I like his aggressiveness, and like you said, it Ghost Dog. I mean, he don't care about his body. Mm-hmm. He don't care. He wants to make that play.
He got that dog in him. That's for sure. We can't take that away, man. He got heart. I'm looking for heart in his team, bro. We need it, man. It's been a long time since we had it.
He's had his ebbs and flows all year,
bro. Just improve those ball skills, and we'd be all right with him.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. All right. Last but not least, Born for Sports. It's on you.
Sir. I'm trying not to be the obvious guy right here because all you guys have made great points. But I gotta go with what Smooth and Sneaky said because they kind of took my thunder. I was gonna say the same thing. And you know me, TP. I love what I saw from this O-line this year. You gotta give them
what they gave us. I mean, this has been an ongoing thing for a long time that we haven't gotten that together. And this year they improved dramatically. 4th in the league in pass block efficiency. You know, with 3 different quarterbacks. You know what I'm saying? So I definitely love Sneaky's answer there. And Smooth, you know, Tyrone Tracy. And I agree, you know, we got to expect these kind of years from him. But I go back to last year, he had 5 fumbles. He had 5 fumbles lost, and he only lost 1 this year. And I think that's a big deal, you know, and it was the last game, of course, but hey, he stepped up when Scattergo went down, and he did a good job. You know what I'm saying? And I was impressed with the fact that he actually did better with ball security, and that's number one for me. Number one for me in running back is ball security. If you dropping that ball, I don't care how much you can burn 60 yards. I can't see you out there. So I got to go with those 2 answers. I love what these guys said, man.
You know what? Smooth, I'll take it back. Y'all are right. Y'all are 100% right. I forgot about the whole ball security aspect of it, because that's definitely what pissed me off about Tyrone Tracy last year.
We were killing him for that last year.
Sure. I mean, on top of that, to give 2 1K back to back, not starting at the beginning of the year, picking up after somebody got injured, and still do that for another year. I mean,
that kid's talented, man, and I want to see him be the 1-2 punch with Scat, man. We need to see him in here.
Yeah,
we got something with him.
And I was actually worried about him early in the season when Scatterbo was healthy getting in. I was like, man, that shoulder thing he dealt with early, he was kind of running soft to me. But you know what? He stepped up when we needed him, and he had a real solid season. So I definitely like what I saw there.
From the clouds to the ground, the Raider Rundown is in the chat. My guy saying what up, man. Shout out to the Raider Rundown, super dope Las Vegas Raider content creator, man. I know your off season's gonna be pretty busy, man. Y'all let go of Pete Carroll earlier today, so we not the only ones in search of a new head coach. And you know, we took care of our end of the bargain, and you know, y'all have the number 1 draft pick as well. So yeah, man, shout out to the Raider Rundown. Tyson Hamlin says, "Sneaky, my boys, how y'all doing?" He also agrees with me. Says he got Cordell Flott. Yeah, shout out to Tyson. He also says, "I know he struggled at the start, but what about Javon Holland? He started playing really well." Yeah, yeah. I'm not sure.
That's a rough one. I'm sorry.
Well, I mean, he was all right in the beginning, but then I mean, when he came off the injury, that's where he was more of a liability. Yeah. Beginning of the season, I mean, our DBs was flying all over the field.
Yeah. And is this scheme really good for him? That's another thing, you know, especially when Bowen was there. So
yeah, for sure. Miss Hangover 26 says, "I was gonna say Tracy too, but when I looked at the stats, it was damn near the same. So most improved is a bit of a reach. Love the consistency though." And that's kind of where I was coming from too. But the ball security point was definitely a good one. And yeah, that because I was on his head.
Shout out to Miss Hangover.
Yeah,
shout out.
For sure. All right. This next one, I don't care who goes first. It's just not going to be me on this one. All right. We're going to go criminally underrated. This could be a player or a coach that doesn't receive the credit that they deserve.
I want to go first on this one. You know what, Sneaky? Do you think, brother?
Well, I'm just gonna say the O-line coach.
I mean, you
got me again, Sneaky.
I mean, when I found out he was gonna be back next year, I was excited. At least keep him, because we actually have a coach that's competent in his job, and he shows it with that offensive line. Yeah. I know we want to talk about Tracy and Scat and. This whole line made Singletary look good this year too. So on certain plays. So again, and that's I mean, coaches coach, players execute. But somehow, whatever this coach is selling on that O line, they buying it by the bunches. So I got to give him a shout out.
Okay. O-line coach. Okay.
I think I'm gonna give it to the DB coach for Cordell Flott. Because Cordell Flott, like I said, he came in as a he was supposed to be a slot corner or something like that, but they put him to the outside and stuff like that. And you saw his improvement and stuff like that. And just like like what guys are saying about Drew Phillips, small guy, but it looks like the small guys on the team is the ones that be making the tackles, man. They ain't afraid to make tackles, bro. You know what I'm saying? They play bigger than they size, pause, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, so I'll give it to the DB coach for as far as Cordell Flott, because I didn't even think he was gonna be a starter this year at all.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm gonna go Illuminor. I'm gonna go with player right here. And I'm gonna say Illuminor because it is. He takes the field. He's that one guy on the line that's been the constant, no matter what, battles through injuries, stabilizes that right side. He really reminds me a lot of when we had Kareem McKenzie, man, who always just took the field all the time, was steady all the time. Andrew Thomas missed the first few games of the season, when they had to take it slow with him to get to health. And then when he got back, you saw what the line took off. But one constant has been Illuminor. Now, the false starts are annoying sometimes, but I'll give him that. The false starts are annoying sometimes. But as far as like taking the field, playing through stuff, and being a rock on that right side for the rookie quarterback, I'm going with Illuminor on that one.
So I'm gonna say this, right? Because it to me it's all dependent on who's rating them. But I'm going by how Illuminor rates himself, and he says that he is one of the best right tackle.
As he should.
I don't see that. Respectfully, I just don't see that. The man gets beat. The false starts is not just like a one game thing. He's doing it more than anybody. He's been in the league for quite some time, so he should know better. So like, I mean, I want him back, but as far as me just putting him in the criminally underrated category, I'm just not there with it.
And I mean, I could even say yesterday was not a good example, but then again, I don't know what tackle is going to be an all-star against Clowney. I mean, every single play.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, I just
the best
I'm
in
just
the
going
league.
by the
best in the
totality
league
of the season. That's all. I'm just going by totality of the season.
right. I can't.
That's
but
all
I can't
I'm
hold.
doing.
I can't hold that against him from yesterday.
Yeah.
Because I mean, come on, Clowney, he's a beast. So
Not even
That's so
just.
busy.
Not
That
even.
must be a burner account, TP.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I don't even know. But I mean, I even think back to the Raiders game, right? Like the Raider game, he gets on Twitter, he tweets and says, "Oh man, like it sucks that what's his name's not gonna play."
Thibodeau?
Crosby's not gonna play. And then he goes get beat by whoever that is who's in there. Like I'm just like, what all of this tweeting, all this talking, I'm not seeing it. I'm just not seeing it. But okay.
Beat by the backup. That's crazy word.
Yeah, man. I'm just whatever. But anyway, who's next?
I'll go next. My underrated player here probably be Kayvon. Kayvon Tibbs.
Okay.
I think everybody ready to boot him, still ready to boot him. I think he played up until his injury. I thought he played very solid. And I think when he went out, it showed how much of an impact on that front line that he was. So I'm gonna go with Kayvon.
I like that one.
I'll say our run defense has been lacking every time he ain't suiting up. I'll say that.
Yeah.
He's real good at containing.
Yeah, I think he put the noise to rest a little bit just because it did look different with him not out there compared to when he is out there.
For sure.
And all the flack he get for his lack of sacks or whatever you want to keep his statistical category at. But I thought he played solid going into his contract year.
Okay. Who's next?
For me, I know I'm gonna get a lot of flack for this. But with what he had to go into the beginning of the year, losing Micah McFadden, right? Because we weren't expecting that. We were expecting big things for him.
Don't tell me.
I feel like Bobby don't get enough credit, bro. He don't get enough credit, man. He don't. I don't know, man. You go into the season thinking you're gonna have Micah right next to you. Y'all had training camp, everything together, and then he goes down. What was it? First game of the year.
Yeah,
So now you got a man that
Like the second or
linebacker crew.
something. Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
Come on, man. He had
But you, but you, but
143
you,
total
but you do,
tackles.
you do know the linebacker is part of the run game.
Yeah,
They supposed to
That's
plug in the gaps, and
because
he's
he
not plugging
leads
the gaps.
doesn't he lead the league in tackles? He's like top 5 in tackles this year again.
like
But that don't get fooled by that stat.
Yeah, and that's what's crazy. It
Right.
don't mean nothing because the run defense was terrible.
listen. I'm like I said. I know I'm gonna get a lot of flack for that because the run defense was terrible. But I mean, what can you do? And
I
from
think
what I've seen the
Bobby's
last
so-
probably 3-4 games of the season, he picked it up. He started turning up a little bit. Now, granted, it was against the damn Raiders and whoever was on the Cowboys playing damn near janitors.
Hey, a
But-
pick is a pick. Don't diminish it. A pick is a pick.
But see, a lot of these players
That's
is
a
trying
fact.
to. A lot of these players is trying to skate by, man, by these last
Mhm.
2 games, and they not fooling me. They not
Right.
fooling me. Like,
I'm over Bobby O, man. I'm over him, bro.
Yo,
Me
man.
too.
Yeah.
you know how many times I
Yeah.
seen Bobby O get punished by like,
Oh,
and just he don't like to shed off blocks.
never
pursue-
sheds a block. Talk
Oh,
about
man,
it.
that-
Oh my
I
god.
ain't gonna lie, man. Bobby O been pissing me off this year, man.
Yeah, I'm over that. I never thought I missed McFadden that much this year. I'll tell you that right now.
Yeah, and it showed, and it showed not having Micah, and I feel like he probably needed him more than we
I
thought.
think so.
Sure, but Micah missed a lot of tackles too when he in there. He one of the
Yeah.
Micah gonna
he
miss a
misses
lot of tackles, but he gonna
hit
get
you,
there.
though. He
He
gonna
gonna
hit
get
get
there.
tackles right.
He
But
gonna
he
get
don't tackle play
Yeah,
nothing.
yeah.
you know.
Oh,
He gonna get there, but no, that's
Yeah,
a
to
fact.
me, Bobby showed that Michael McFadden is better next to him than without him. So,
Oh, for sure. I believe
Yeah.
that. I believe that 100%.
By the
100%.
way, I just want to circle back real quick on Illuminor. He only gave up 4 sacks all year and 593 blocking snaps. So, like I said, I just wanted to let that be known. Totality.
Do they have pressures? Do they have pressures up there?
Yeah.
His
They
pressure
said his pass blocking efficiency was 97.9, so it wasn't, a lot of that can be, the quarterback not stepping into it. You know how it is, TP.
Yeah.
Jackson always running around trying to make plays on his Mahomes stuff, so those things come out. But yeah,
Okay. All right. So, for me, right, criminally underrated. I'm surprised that we didn't get in. I got a few names, but I'm gonna say one that I don't think that is super obvious. Criminally underrated. I'm gonna go Devin Singletary, and this is why. A lot of people threw smut on Devin Singletary's name, and they tried to act like he was just super trash, right? And I've been right about Devin Singletary, and I've been right about a few others. See, Devin Singletary, he does his job. 3rd string running back. When you call on him, he does what he does enough to keep the chains moving, and it's not easy work for any defense. Like, he's gonna run hard. And I believe that Devin Singletary being your 3rd string running back is solid.
hell yeah.
Solid.
It's
So-
better than Eric Gray, that's for sure. Can we agree on that?
Come on,
yeah.
man.
Yeah.
is he still even on the team? Oh,
Who we talking about? Who?
And he's another one who like just feeds off the momentum. I mean, when you see Tyrone Tracy Jr. do his thing,
Yeah.
and then we get into that red zone, it's Devin Singletary who they handing the ball off to, and that is why I think we're at the top, or we are almost broke a record as far as like rushing touchdowns is concerned, or something like that. But it's just it's because of that as well. And so people don't necessarily credit Devin Singletary, but I see what he's doing.
because I was on the bandwagon cutting him right before training camp. So
A lot of people were.
They was trying to save that money.
But
So let's say that cap space.
so look, this is the thing. If you have Cam Scatterbo, if you have Tyrone Tracy Jr., and then you have Devin Singletary, I'm taking that running back room. I'm taking that running back room. So that's how I look at it.
I feel that.
Who else? Who didn't go on this one? Criminally underrated. Go ahead, Ghost. It's on you.
look, man. If OMG was catching flag, I'm definitely gonna get lambasted, tarred and feathered, all sorts of just arrow slung my way. Criminally underrated, same position, just a different player for different circumstances. And for me, it was Darius Musa. Late round pick last year, second year in the league. McFadden goes down. You got to step into a situation now where you're basically a starter. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of was asked of him. And did he have his moments where like he looked straight trash? Of course. Who's expecting anything out of a late round linebacker pick anyways, especially like going into a situation like that. But there were moments where he shined, man, and he played with a lot of heart. And it was like, for me, every other play, I saw 53 out there getting involved and looking for the ball. And I look for stuff like that. I'm a big heart person, you know what I mean? So when I see a player like him playing out there with heart, trying to prove his case, you know what I mean? I'm going to pull for him, bro. You know what I mean? So for me, criminally underrated, I think it's Darius Musa for sure. He's not big, he's not fast, but he's a real good instinctual player. I just think he needs to either pick a lane, either get your weight up, young man, or get your speed up. Because you got the talent is there mental wise, like
All
for,
right, so
and
am I,
everything else.
am I going to be the only one who says something about this?
Oh, no, I was waiting for you.
I'm gonna say this.
Hey, we're here for conversations. Let's have the conversation.
I'm gonna say this because of Darius Musa, Bobby Carey, Michael McFadden. That's the reason why we got to upgrade the linebacker core.
Correct.
That's the perfect
Correct.
reason why, because these are
correct.
D and C rated players, bro. We needed some A and B rated players on this team.
Bingo.
Let me explain this.
The bar is low. The bar is low. Make no mistake. And when we get this new guy, real quick, and when we get this new dude this year, because there will be a new linebacker stepping into this building, I promise you this. He's gonna have to play for a spot. Hopefully, he could be like a locker room like continuity glue kind of guy. I'm not expecting him to be no superstar for sure.
He definitely was criminal, but he wasn't underrated.
Yeah. Well,
yo,
pun intended.
This is the thing. I have a few names up here, right? Like I had Daniel Bellinger up here because I'm thinking that y'all gonna pick somebody gonna pick him. Nobody says Daniel Bellinger.
Yeah, Belly.
Yeah.
No, I'm
Belly,
not mad at.
yeah.
I'm not mad at Belly.
Like,
I'm not mad at Belly.
I left that one alone because I'm thinking that's more of an obvious
that'd
one.
be an
But I
obvious
don't.
He has something to prove though a little bit because ever since the eye injury, he just kind of like went to the background.
But that's not
And
him.
now,
I think
of
it's
course
him.
it's not. Of course it's not. I'm not speaking on his talent, but you know what I mean.
For
When his
some
number has
reason,
been
David didn't like him. I don't know what David. I don't know what he
was that.
but
Mhm.
Who's that?
Let me ask y'all this real quick. Who's starting Daniel Bellinger over Theo Johnson if you the coach of this team?
Right, me. I would. I would absolutely.
I think I would.
That goes without question.
I think I would, and I like Theo a little more than most as far as talent wise. I think there's still something to work with there to develop, but right now I can't start him over Bellinger. I mean, Bellinger's been more reliable.
Yeah.
You know, he's been a better blocker. You know, and there's things that he brings to the table that I have to put him ahead of Theo. You know, and I get what the Giants are trying to do, trying to develop Theo Johnson because he has. As much as he annoys us, fellas, with the drops, he has flashed at times as well. But I can't put him ahead of Bellinger.
You know,
No
it's
way.
funny.
Bro.
I did. There was a little thing on TikTok I posted about when Bellinger scored that touchdown, and someone made a comment. They said if it was Theo, he would have tripped on the one. And I'm like, I couldn't deny that. I'm like, yeah, you got a point there.
So, Man Cave, to be honest with you, someone like I had in this category, this is where I put Gunnar Rowe. I put Gunnar Rowe in this category because he's not being utilized as a receiver as much as I think he deserves the shot to.
Yeah,
Right.
You know
Right.
what I
I
mean?
think he proved it. He should get some
proved
reps.
it.
Yeah.
He proved it. But even I think he's been deserved more reps. But anyway, y'all know what we dealing with over here. Anyway, let's move on. Let's move on. Biggest dog award. All right, I ain't gonna lie, y'all been tripping a little bit. Biggest dog award. This is gonna be interesting. Now I'm interested. Now y'all got me keyed in because I don't know where y'all gonna go with this.
We already know.
Well, I'll come out.
I'm not gonna go. I mean, I think the obvious answer everybody gonna say is Scat.
Yeah.
No,
It's Brian Burns.
Baby.
Brian Burns, Spider-Man.
I wish Dash was up here, man.
Spider-Man, man. With Spider-Man this year, we would have been even more trash and ghastly on defense, bro.
It is
is that the dog award?
Yeah.
Biggest dog.
Because let's be honest, fellas, what did Dex do for us this year? He did nothing. Let's be
Nothing.
honest.
He took a
Yeah.
back seat, and somebody
Nothing.
else had to step
And
up,
we-
and it was Burns.
I mean, so
And
we gonna
Burns
put AT
stepped
to the
up.
sideline. We gonna put AT to the
He didn't
sideline.
just-
Bro,
step
hey,
up.
Smooth. That was my
We
pick.
gonna just throw AT to the sideline.
That was my pick, Smooth.
I was holding that one too.
I was
but
letting
that-
everybody cook.
Hey,
I was letting everybody
wait,
cook.
wait a minute. Who's the only Pro Bowler though? Who's the only Pro Bowler?
Oh.
AT got robbed.
Uh-oh.
Yeah,
AT
he
got
definitely
robbed.
robbed. No lie, he got robbed.
For sure.
He was to me the best left tackle in football. Maybe I'm a little biased, but if you see we watch him all the time and what he had to deal with out there. Okay, you want to talk about Trent Williams? Fine, go ahead and do that. To me, he was the best left tackle in football.
Mhm.
Silent assassin. He
But he
just does
came
his
in.
job. And he's great at it. He don't say nothing. He ain't about nothing. He just go out there and be the little best left tackle when
Yup.
he on the ground.
And they took that
Go to
C
work.
off the chest. They took that C off the chest before the season, and I thought rightfully so, because you can't help the team if you always in the training room. And he said, "Okay, let me step up this year." And he was a voice in that locker room, and he stabilized that line. He made everybody better. And to me, he was the best offensive player on the team this year, and it's not even close. Just my opinion.
Hey, one thing. If y'all don't know, let me just reiterate this in case y'all haven't picked up on it. Born for Sports, he don't play with the trenches.
Point of attack, baby.
he don't play with the trenches. So if y'all sleeping on the trenches, he gonna make sure y'all woke. But Sneak, I didn't hear you. Who'd you got for the biggest?
Look,
dog?
I'm gonna stick with Phillips. I mean, I like,
Phillips?
I like Phillips. I mean, of course, my first obviously is Scat, because I mean, not only did what he brought to the field, but I mean, you can just see, the effect he had once he left the field. And I mean, Scat is like a CTE in the making. But I mean, and I can say the same thing about Phillips. Phillips does not give a damn about his body.
Yep.
He's gonna make a play, and I mean, and I wish Dash was here too, because I agree with them. Look, Burns is a good player, but I don't see him as a dog. I mean, he makes plays.
Yeah,
Don't get it
I don't. Not
But
even
I
that
just-
close in
y'all
the
just-
category.
I just
A
can't.
dog? You talking about a dog?
He's
I-
a dog,
And
man.
that's
That
just. I mean,
dude-
and I'm not gonna speak for Dash.
I don't
but-
want to get confused with dog and talented player, because those
Yes,
are two
yes.
Nah,
different
right.
things.
You right. You
He's
right.
a very, very, very talented player, but a dog is like everything in one. That's your attitude, how you play, how you conduct. He's a great on the field leader, but I wouldn't categorize him as a dog. And there's
He
nothing
don't
wrong
have
with
that.
Wait,
You think he'll?
I don't know where you can see that at.
Bro, I just don't get it. How you look at Burns and you don't see a dog? Like I mean, I think
No,
Are
that,
we saying dog because he's a sacks? Like what are
Hold
we? What
on.
are we
No,
saying?
no,
I just
no,
wanna-
it's
I just
than
how
that.
he approaches the
Let me tell you
game.
something.
Okay, all right. I thought everybody was going off because he just had this
No, I
sacks this
remember.
year. You want
I
to throw him into
remember
the dog
before
category.
the season. I remember before the season started in training camp, and they were talking to Brian Burns, and they said, "Hey, you had an okay last year in your first year as a Giant. What do you want to improve on?" And he said it. He said, "I want to be more dependable. I want to have it to where I'm affecting the game. They got to block me, and I want to stop the run." How many tackles for losses did Brian Burns have? Not just sacks. Okay, he's out there getting worked in them trenches. And he's getting it, making it happen. And again, I go back to with Dex. Dex didn't do much for us all year. We expected
They do nothing.
we had this year from Burns from Dex, and we didn't get that. But he stepped up. And it's criminal that this man is not going to be a candidate for Defensive Player of the Year because he was that good this year. It's criminal because of the way the season went with the win-loss record. Because if we had at least an average season, he would be up there. Just
Well,
one.
the only thing is Burns would receive a lot more attention if Garrett wasn't doing what he was doing.
Yeah.
You know, what
That's
I mean?
right. I
If
mean, he broke
Garrett,
the sack record. So
Garrett left Earth this season, so
yeah, for sure.
but
For sure.
And I don't never want to hear if we ever get into a position where one of our players have that type of season on a losing team. I don't want to hear nothing about it because Myles Garrett has done something on a losing team, and that's all they talk about is we can't give award to players who are on losing teams.
Yeah. It took the season Myles Garrett had breaking that sack record, though.
It
But
shouldn't
no,
matter. You can't control that.
so my fault. Go ahead.
I,
Sneak.
I, I love Strahan's response when Garrett broke the
Yeah.
record.
You seen that?
He said, Myles Garrett, he broke the record with 17 games. I broke it with 16. So
I think it should be like.
Yeah,
To be
I
honest,
love
I think
that.
it should be like that. I think in the record books you should have.
yeah, there
how
needs to
many
be an
weeks
Be an asterisk. Yeah.
You can
Yeah,
still be in the top 3. You can still have the record, but I
Look at-
still feel like it should be.
Look at the
Like-
Giant fans defend. Yo, look, but this is the thing.
No, I
right?
would say that if I was TJ
No,
Watt,
I think you're right.
would
I think you're right. I think you're 100% right. I'm not even mad at you for that. But the only reason why, like, I wouldn't sign my name on the on the list to get that happening is because I'm still not over the fact that he's waving an eagle flag. So yeah, I'm glad your record is broken, buddy.
Yeah, I'm not over that either.
Like
It's gonna
that,
take
I'm
long.
still not over that. I'm
It's gonna
sorry.
take a long time.
yeah.
You got to hold the L for that one. That's bad.
But you
I'm-
said
I'm-
and you gotta look at what Brian Burns did though. Without Dexter having a great season, if
That's
Dexter
what
had
I'm
a Pro
saying.
Bowl season, Brian Burns probably had like 26 sacks or 25 sacks. The dude was eating by himself.
Yeah,
He had
Absolutely.
Batman with no Robin out there. Nobody else was out there.
They were out to stop him, and he
Hold on.
put the numbers up.
Look, I know we can all agree Dax had an off year this year.
I mean, he was playing hurt. I know that.
Yeah,
I mean,
not only was he playing hurt, but the
Yeah, he
man
was.
was getting doubled every single play. Let's not
Mhm.
just say that, a running back was blocking Dex.
Sneaky.
no. Ain't nobody saying that.
Respectfully
I just gotta-
sneaky, though.
I agree that Dex was not Dex this year. I agree.
Yeah.
But when you see him, he got 2 linemen with him every single play. And I'm not saying he shouldn't break through it, but I mean, I gotta let that.
No,
be
but
known.
we know what Dex is really up there. You know what I'm saying? He's going through people. We know that, bro, and that's what I'm saying. That's what makes it even better, though. If Dexter's like having an All Pro Bowl year, man, come on now.
Well, we used to seeing Dex be Dex regardless of double teams. I honestly, I think it's more about coming back from that injury. I think that injury was worse than what they made it seem like. And I'm gonna choose to go that direction, but I'm not going to just.
Nah, call it what it is. He was too fat. He was too fat.
I was gonna say that.
I was about to say,
He
something
played
like
well,
refrigerator.
man.
And I gotta give TP credit on that because I remember we were talking about this in the summer, and he was the first one to notice it. He said it, y'all, and I'm not saying it because I'm on his stream and that's my bro. I'm being real.
You on
about
the
it.
stream? You on
He
the stream?
said it. He said it.
Nah,
He
he was
said,
with
hey,
me.
that
No.
baby weight, bro. That
He
baby
know.
weight is real. And as far as we
I
all
mean, then just look how our coaching staff was. No accountability. So if you're not holding nobody accountability, you damn sure ain't doing that with Dex.
What
And-
coach is gonna hold Dex accountable? We don't got
Exactly.
no
And-
coach. Yeah, I'm with you.
And not for nothing, we don't need Dex to get the 10+ sacks. That's rare. You're not supposed to do that. We just need him to be dominant. We don't need the extra.
Bro,
The icing
that's
on the
it.
cake was the sacks. D tackles are not supposed to do that. That's why Aaron Donald is considered one of the best players that ever lived on that position, but just not normal. But he definitely was fat.
So this is iffy. See, look, man, this is when your credibility is in question right here, right? Because if you mean to tell me that Abdul Carter deserves to be on a dog list more than Brian Burns, you are tripping.
Yeah, I can't do that. And
You
I like
are
Abdul
tripping.
Carter, but I'm not going there yet. No.
Like, nah, no, sir.
If anything, Burns made Abdul Carter life a little easier. We could say that, but not
And see-
above. No.
And see, you're a pressure guy. You're a pressure guy. I'm not a pressure guy. I don't care, but this is not a stat to me. The most pressures in the league, no, sir. That results to nothing. It results to nothing for us.
Well,
What you tell me what that got us? Having the most pressures.
Are you resulting that? Because I think you're basing
everything
that
on
off of wins and losses, not what it does to a quarterback. If you just
Both.
hyper focus on that,
Both.
I mean,
these quarterbacks won't disrupted by no pressures.
Back in the day, maybe when the
Yeah.
guys were sitting in the pocket, but now everybody is
These
they used to
dudes-
that.
Yeah, everybody outside the pocket now. Pressures count for sure, but sacks gotta matter too, man. You know what I mean?
That's like
Especially
having a
when
hand
you
in your
double
face in
team.
can't
basketball.
discount that.
Like,
Like,
I
come
think
on.
it's context to it. I think it's the kind of pressures you're getting. If you're just getting pressures to flush the quarterback out and he runs for 20 yards, that's not really pressure to me.
Right.
I look at pressures like, are you disrupting the play? Are you making him uncomfortable? Are you leading a guy into getting sacked or throwing an incompletion? That's kind of where I'm at with that. There's context to those things, man.
All right. this one is gonna be real interesting now, man. It just seems like the more and more layers we peel back, man. y'all never are failing to surprise me here, man. Best play award. Your favorite play of the season. Best play award.
I'll take this one. Me might go first. I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna take Jameis Winston in Detroit.
Oh, that was fire, no doubt. That was fire. I ain't gonna lie.
I respect it. Anybody else got a different one?
Hey, I mean, it's an unpopular opinion, but I'm gonna take Russell Wilson in Dallas early in the
take that
season.
too.
Through
Yeah,
finals.
I'm not
Yo, man, Cave, get out my notes, bro. Get out my notes, man.
Yeah.
That's word. That was mine, yo. Yeah.
Hold on, best bank a single game performance or play like in the whole season?
Best play award. So like your favorite play throughout the whole season. Your favorite
Gotcha.
play.
Gotcha.
Yeah. I mean, come on,
For
man.
me, I mean that pick six against Philly. For me,
Well,
that
no,
one,
fly. I was gonna say that.
that one
Pick to ice.
got me
Against
hyped.
That was
Huh?
my favorite.
Say that again.
The pick six
Oh, okay.
at MetLife against
For Philly.
Yeah, to basically clinch the game. I mean, to me, that was
That felt,
That was
felt
Beautiful. Icing
I
on the
wanted
cake. You know,
that one.
for me, it was the same game. Just when Scatterbo ran over Cooper DeJean, what's his name is?
Oh, Zach
Yeah,
Bond.
when he just
Zach Bond, Zach
was
Bond.
it
Zach Bond,
Zach
yeah,
Bonds? Yeah. He just
Yeah.
fucked him into the end zone like, get up off me, boy. Yo, man. What's wrong with you?
he took a Dory Jackson's man card that game.
Yeah, yes, he did.
Nah,
That
for
whole
real.
game was a highlight. Real talk.
Yeah, nah, I think I forgot all about that one. So that's a very good one. But to be honest with you, there's one that we not talking about. And I'm gonna show y'all right here. There's one that we just absolutely forgot. It's this one right here.
Today we gonna level up. Hell yeah. Level up. I see.
Yeah, that was my favorite one, right? That was my
Because
That was
because
my
that
favorite.
led to the ESPN right there. That's why it's got to be the play of the game right there.
But all right,
Smell
let's-
like butterflies. I just got some more. Smell like butterflies.
Let's move on to. Let's start here with Best Hands Award. Best hands.
Oh, Darius Slayton, baby. I'm the only one. Oh, my bad.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I was kind of stuck on this one, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. I was a little stuck, but I'm gonna let y'all. you
So
know.
okay, I got to give an honorable mentions though, and no, not to Slayton. I got to give an honorable mentions to Hodgins because he
But
came
why is he
in.
an honorable mention? Why he not a pick?
Well, I mean, because to me, I got to give it to Wandell. Wandell showed me something this year. I mean, the fact that you could be, 4'8" wide receiver in the NFL, I mean, it's just phenomenal. I mean, you could do great things, not even being 5 foot tall. But with
4'8"
Hodgins,
is official? Official 4'8"?
I mean, 4'8",
Had to
5'4", whatever. But no, Hodgins, I was a Hodgins guy for a minute. I still don't understand why he was underutilized the last 2 seasons. But, ironically, once Dable leaves, he comes back and he performs. I mean, shocker. But but yeah, that's for me. That's honorable mentions. But yeah, I'm gonna stick with Wandell.
So I hate to get extra. I hate to get like extra receiver on you right now, but I'm a receiver guy, right? So Wandell, listen, he's been an absolute problem this year, right? And I'm not trying to diminish anything, but hands is a specific trait.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So honestly, I had Isaiah Hodgins as the best hands.
Okay.
Arguably, it's between him and Daniel Bellinger.
I was
To be
I was
honest
gonna
with
say
you,
that. Bellinger.
but when I'm speaking about hands, I'm really speaking about someone who has shown us that they are capable of making these catches, more likely to have drops, clean catching. Like that's kind of the realm of where I'm at. But yeah, I mean, I can't knock it too much because Wandell. I mean, look, at the end of the day, he's the 1K. He's 1K Dell. So
Hell of a year.
Listen, Cajun Beach, who was it's whatever you was, whatever. Listen, you ain't gonna call me out my name and then expect to be up here. I don't even respond to stuff like this. I just time you out. So keep it respectful, and then we all good. That's it.
You feel me, dog?
Yeah, I think for me, I think I'm gonna say Scatterbo. He made some tough catches during the season, though. You know, before he got hurt, like in traffic and stuff like that. He got some reliable hands, bro. I gotta say, for a running back.
I like Tyrone Tracy,
Yeah.
former receiver.
He's another one.
He's been very reliable in that pass game ever since especially after Scatterbo went down. We've seen look at against the Raiders, he caught a touchdown back of the end zone on a deep pass. You know, yesterday and against Dallas, he caught one. Very reliable hands. Yeah, I'm gonna go with Tyrone Tracy. I was gonna go Bellinger, but you know what, TP shouted him out. So yeah, I'm gonna go Tracy. I'm gonna do that.
Yo, but do y'all see how sad this is though? Like when we
I don't even know what to say. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't even know I don't even know where to pick.
You ain't even listen to receivers because
It ain't 18. I'll tell you that. It's not 18.
I'm gonna say Waddell just by default because he got the 1K.
Yeah. Wando made a lot of
By
catches.
default.
What's
All
up,
right, so look, this should be more of an easier one for us. Butterfinger Awards. Butterfinger Awards, the complete
Where do we
opposite.
start?
Take your pick.
Right.
Start with
We got
that
it
one.
all.
Theo
Yeah,
Johnson.
begin.
Theo
already
Johnson.
Gotta
The
be
Sports
Theo.
got Theo.
And Slayton.
Yo,
You know
I
what?
got
You know what? I'm gonna
Slayton.
change my pick. It's got to be Slayton. I seen him drop too many passes and
Yeah.
and
Too much
touchdowns.
time in the league over Theo.
Yeah,
it's time.
yeah, because you know Theo's had his moments where he's made drops and drive us crazy, but he's made plays. I'm gonna be real with y'all. I haven't seen Darius Slayton. I can't remember him making not one play this year that I can remember or say thank you for making that play.
Why?
So-
Come
so
on,
that
yo.
money-
We
you stole all
disrespecting
that
him
money,
out,
man.
yo. Darius Slayton.
This year, TP. This year.
But this year he has made plays, man.
Oh, can you remember? Please tell me.
All right,
Remember,
so-
it's my mind, brother.
So
And-
this
and-
this last game, he had a decent game, right? But he really had a touchdown, but the ref stepped in the
Yeah.
way.
That was a BS call.
Yeah, I would agree. That was a
And
weak
then
call.
I will go back to the Eagles week where he had a similar one, a big touchdown where we lost this game, but this would have been huge. But the refs late ass flag, and the reason we know it's bad because even the next day we were memes. It was memes on how bad the refs were.
Okay,
And
I
that
got
was
you.
one of the plays. So it's just like, you know.
I mean, but out of how many games he played, that's all we got, bro. Like,
No,
it's
but I'm
like-
with you. I'm not arguing.
Oh.
I agree that he deserves to
It's
be
hard
mentioned
for
in this
me to-
category.
no.
Yeah,
You
it's
know,
just
but
hard
I
for
just
me
don't want to.
Oh, it's a 2-man race.
Yeah, for
Between
sure.
Theo and Slayton, that's a fact.
Well, let me ask y'all this though. I know we're talking about Butterfingers, but if we just watch a receiver that don't know the plays, and I'm alluding to Hyatt. Like,
Hyatt.
it's not like it hit his hands. It's just he's not where he's supposed to be. I mean,
Because he can't get there.
is that I don't.
Just-
That's I mean,
He
and you
runs
know what?
lazy
And I'm a
routes.
Hyatt guy.
man.
I wanted Hyatt to do so well this year.
You know how bad I wanted to retweet
I
that clip
think-
of the draft.
Bro,
You know how bad I
I think
wanted
a
that.
lot of
He
Giants
just
fans was
he's
in that
just
boat,
ass.
man.
I mean, we can support him Hyatt. It just ain't. It just like one man, wise man once said, "With the sun don't shine, the sun just don't shine." Man, like
Forever.
he just runs lazy routes, and you know what? He's gonna be a guy. I think that if he goes to the right situation, he's gonna do well somewhere else. I just you kind of have that feeling that you know.
Oh, like Ingram, like Evan, where he's at now.
Yeah,
balling out in Jacksonville?
That's a perfect example, Sneaky. Perfect example. You know.
But that starts with his attitude and his willingness to work. Though you know he could go somewhere else and have the same attitude. He got to change his outlook.
Agreed.
So
You know?
weird. He the coach's son too. So like that's like way off for somebody like that. That's wild.
Somebody
It's so
got to take
crazy.
him under the wing and
Yeah,
all.
Joe Biden got a son.
Somebody-
You see how that worked out?
You know.
Shout
Crazy.
out Dash in the chat. I see you, Dash.
Salute.
Another one is Best Single Game Performance Award. Name the player in the game where a player has had the most impressive performance.
I may sound like a broken record
Impressive
tonight.
Performance.
Scatterboo against Philadelphia 19 carries, 98 yards, 3 tutties.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah,
and again,
That's a good one.
he took Adoree Jackson's man card while going into the end zone.
Single game
Right.
performance, right?
That's
TP, best single game performance.
Yeah, best single game performance. Yup.
I think that's where I was supposed to say Russ at, right? In Cowboys
Hey,
game.
hey, look, hey,
I mean, why
look.
not?
That was
I
it.
want to shout, yo.
Yeah.
First of all, man,
I'm
I
with
want
you
to
on that
shout
one.
out. I want to shout out Man Cave and Frank White because I thought that I was going to get cooked for this for what you just said. Shout out to y'all, man, because mine is
Yeah.
definitely Russell Wilson versus the Cowboys, man.
right.
That's a fact.
450 yards,
Yeah.
3 tutties. I know people, Giant fans don't want to hear anything Russ, but I can't deny that
Yeah,
game right
man.
there, man.
Yeah.
We just want to talk about that
That
last
was a tremendous performance, man. It's a shame it got taken away from him with the Shane Bowen with 14 seconds. Don't even get me started. Don't even get me started.
Yeah. Anybody else got a different one? We got Scatterbone and we got.
I'm gonna go
Russ.
James. I'm gonna go
I got
Jameis
one.
against the Lions. I'm gonna go Jameis against the Lions. You know, I love that
respect it.
performance.
Yeah.
I think he had a tremendous game. You know, look at the numbers: 18 to 36, 366 yards, 2 touchdown passes, quarter touchdown, as was mentioned early in the show. I think that was one of the most greatest performances I've seen a Giant quarterback have in a long time, and it was fun. And even though they lost the game, but he gave us a chance to compete, man, and he balled his ass off.
It
I'm gonna go
wasn't-
Jameis versus the Lions, y'all.
Yeah, wasn't that the same game that Wandell had a great first half in that game
Yeah,
against the
caught a
Lions?
deep pass.
Wandell.
Yup. Good catch there, man. Cave. He caught a deep pass in the first quarter, and you knew that. Was it a flea flicker? I believe it was a flea flicker, if I remember
Yes,
correctly.
yeah, it was a flea flicker. Yep.
Yeah. That was a tremendous game by Winston, and Wandell balled in that game, man. And
G, I know you wanted to say something. What was you?
I would say Jackson Dart's performance against the Broncos, just him being a rookie
Took the words right
quarterback,
out of my mouth.
throwing it
Mm.
mile high. That
Yeah.
game was just insane. And
Yeah,
then
that's
to be
solid.
losing, for him to still, come back after winning, and it was just a crazy game. That's
Yup.
probably the one game I really wish we would have won, because I feel like that game would have changed everything.
that changed the
Mhm.
whole season,
But
the
that-
whole season.
His performance in that game really showed me he is our quarterback.
Now listen, I don't want y'all to get at me for this, right?
I knew this was coming.
I don't want y'all to get at me for this. I know. Anytime I mention Jackson Dart, it's but do you deduct any points for how he ended the game though?
I think it was play calling. I don't think we should even call that play with that 3rd and 5 pass when all we had to do is run the clock. And Dable inexplicably said, "Hey, why don't we have Dart pass?" And that's why you don't do that play. You know what I mean, TP? Because look what happened. He got stepped on his foot and he threw an errant pass for a pick. That's why you don't call that play. It goes down as a mistake. His Dart can't have that, but he shouldn't even have been in that position. You know what I mean? And on top of all that, he took us back down the field at the end of the game when the game was in chaos, when we were choking that lead away. He still took us back down the field, bro. See, to me, that's when I knew Dart was our guy. When I said he could bounce back and still, with all that adversity, take us down the field like a leader with the weapons he had out there, that did it for me. That's what made me say, all right, we got our guy right there. You know what I mean? That's all.
When he made that throw to Bo Collins, and there was that pass interference, that was supposed to be the end of the game. To be honest with you.
Yeah.
So I respect it.
Yeah.
Anybody got any different ones before I move on?
I throw Jackson back up there. I think the Philly at home Thursday night. That's a performance for
Yeah,
a
that was
while.
a
We gonna
fun
think
game.
about.
That was a fun game, man.
I'm gonna say Jackson's Dart debut against the
Hey,
undefeated.
you could throw that in there too against the Chargers.
Chargers. Yep.
I mean, he may not have thrown it, but I think he ran a couple touchdowns. I don't think he threw any.
Yeah, he ran some in. You're right.
Yeah, I mean, still, coming off a loss to KC, your first start in the NFL as a rookie, high expectations, playing against an undefeated team
Yeah.
at that time, and he balled out, and he won us the game. With
Hey,
his
but
legs
listen
again.
though. All of this talk about Dart and him having these single game performances, y'all gotta chill because our next quarterback in Mendoza is not gonna appreciate that.
Oh man.
Yeah, you want to see mutiny? Let's
TP,
go ahead and get
TP, you need to stop. TP, don't do that. Don't do that. Not here, please.
All
Man.
right, so look, let's do offensive rookie of the year. I'll start and we'll just go in order right here. We'll just go in order. For me, I'm gonna give offensive rookie of the year to Cam Scatterbo. This is where I'm gonna place him. I think he's definitely, stepped up when we needed him, and he had a hell of a rookie year and the impact. I think that's the biggest thing, the impact that he's had on his team, man. It traveled throughout the entirety of this team, and so I'm looking forward to seeing what he continues to do. There was a lot of doubters in the beginning of the season talking about his game wouldn't translate to the league, that whole nine. He shut them all up. So, offensive rookie of the year, I got Scat. Sneak, who you got?
I'm gonna go a whole different course. And for me, I'm gonna say Marcus Mabau.
Yeah.
Look, I love the fact we got somewhat depth in the offensive line. I like what he did. He was put in a position, like you said earlier, Ghost Dog, starting, didn't even know he was going to start, and he performed. And so I got to give him a shout out. And for me, and I'm a quarterback. Dash will tell you I'm a quarterback, but I got to show love to the guys up front. And that to me, he'll be my unsung hero for Rookie of the Year.
All right, Man Cave, on you.
That's an easy one. It's gonna be Jackson Dart, man. It's gonna be Jackson Dart, quarterback of the future, man. Like I said, when he got drafted, I ain't gonna say I was too thrilled because people want to Shador, you know what I'm saying? But we got to stick with who we got. And hey, Jackson Dart, like, he improved, man. I mean, like I said, he impressed me because I didn't think he was gonna be like that because he came from an offensive Lane Kiffin. So I want to see how he's going to do in the NFL. And under Brian Daboll, he did some good things and stuff like that. I could see he had a feel for the game. He could throw the ball, and he wasn't afraid. And then under Mike Kafka, same thing. So like I said, it doesn't matter who the head coach is. That's why I'm not even worried about who's the next head coach. He's going to be all right, man. Jackson Dart got that swag. He don't care who's going to be his coach.
Yeah.
That's a fact. All right, G, on you.
Yeah, I would have to say Cam Scatterbo. Just for what he did from the beginning of the season, like, I feel like he set the tone against the Commanders. We seen the dog, his first play of the year, and just what he did during the course of the year before the injury, what he did for the team, the fan base. He just really, I feel like he amped everybody up, and I like what he's doing in the passing game, blocking. He's just doing everything for us, and for a running back at his size and what he does every time he is in the game, I'm really looking forward to seeing what he's gonna do next year.
That's a fact. All right, Smooth.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go to Slash. I'm probably gonna go Scat / Jackson. I think what we saw this year, we wasn't prepared for. We probably been waiting for this for a long time with them too. The progress that they've made from the time they stepped on the field till now, the leadership, the winning mentality, everything you need from two guys trying to move forward and bring a franchise back. So I'm gonna have to go with those two guys.
All right, Ghost, it's on you.
Yeah, man. It's got to go to my boy New Jack City Dart, man. It would have been Scatterbo, but with the injury, I had to put that into consideration. However, New Jack City Dart, you can't ignore 216 for 339, 2,272 yards, 15 touchdowns in the air, 5 interceptions, 487 yards on the ground with another 9 touchdowns rushing. So for me, this is a real dual threat situation here with New Jack City Dart going into the future. And I think that's what really gets me so mad about the Mendoza talk, for real.
Yeah.
However, we talking about the offensive rookie situation for the Giants. And it goes without saying, man, Jackson Dart all day.
Sit your fat ass down before I make change. I had to say it. And I wasn't referring to you, Ghost. I just had, when you say New Jack City, that's a good one.
Yes, sir.
I mean,
all right, one for sports.
It's Dart. But I want to say this. I mean, it's easy to, everybody says the right answers here. I just want to say I don't care whoever we give it to. These two kids, Scatterbo and Dar, have changed the trajectory of this roster and the optimism and the hope of this team. And you could give a slash, like Smooth said, everything. You could pick either one, and I'm good with it. You know, just to get Scat healthy next year, man. Let's see what we got, man.
Yo, and they coming up together. Pause. You know what I mean? Like they together, like studying the hitting the books together, chilling together. Like, yo, it's for real. It's real.
Yep.
All right, defensive rookie of the year. Defensive rookie of the year. I'm gonna go ahead, man, and just say Darius Alexander. I'm giving it to him, and I'm giving it to him for a couple of reasons. Pause. For one, Abdul Carter, him being picked 3. I'm not gonna throw a parade for what he did in the back half of the season. I was more impressed with Darius Alexander has done throughout the entirety of the season. And to be honest with you, Darius Alexander, for most of the season, has had more sacks than Abdul Carter. And so, I mean, at the end of the day, he had a lot less to deal with than Abdul, and I feel like I'm looking forward, to his growth more and more. But yeah, I'm gonna give it to Darius Alexander.
Yeah, that's the guy I was gonna pick too.
Me too.
I mean, what I like about him, I mean, he's on the field, he's consistent. I mean, he played 16 out of 17 games. Yeah, he started twice. 3.5 sacks for a down lineman. I think with him, he's a good complement. Now, I'm not comparing him to Dex, but I'm just saying when Dex has to take a breather, I like the fact that Alexander's on the field. So I think it's a good compliment to Dexter.
Man, it's like a clean sweep. It's a clean sweep, bro. I'm gonna got Darius Alexander too, man. You know what I'm saying? I mean, don't get me wrong. I like Abdul Carter, but the reason with Darius Alexander, I think is the most important is for Dex to get that mate. Like he had Leonard Williams. We have to find that guy for him, and I hope Darius Alexander can turn out to be that player. Stop the run and can be a physical player, and he's also get sacked. So that's a great thing. You get 2 for 1. So, if we can get that and find his running mate, it'll be much better. Abdul Carter's a great, phenomenal player, and I think he's going to be even better. But Darius Alexander is the most important right now for the interior defensive tackle position for Dexter Lawrence.
Hey, Dash, where you at, Dash? Where you at, Dash? I mean, come on, where you at?
Hey, I would say for this category, I think this is where the pressure count is really the main thing for Abdul to win this award for me. Now, obviously, like you said, this is not a 4-game season, so what he did in the 4 games is cool and whatever. He does got to work on that consistency, right? But like I said, the pressure is him being able to get to the quarterback. Now, I know before you was talking about the referees as far as Darius Slayton, his catches and stuff, but there were a few sacks where Abdul got a few flags and the sacks was wiped off the board. Let's not forget that. But come on, man, y'all tripping. I'm going Abdul Carter, bro. Going Abdul.
Hey, you know why Abdul Carter deserves this award? Because he was the guy that took a touchdown off the board. When what was it? Who was it?
No, the Holland.
Got the pick
Holland
six?
pick six. Holland.
Get Abdul the fuck up out of here. Abdul pissed me
He
off.
had a fingernail on the line of scrimmage. Come on now. You need to let off the kid. I get it. But you want some
Yo, man. What we a 3-win team? Like 4-win, whatever. Like I'm pissed, bro. Like I ain't gonna give nobody nothing.
I get it, bro. I get it.
I get the high expectations with him being the pick that he was at. So I get that 100%. Yeah, I'm going Abdul, bro.
All right, Smooth.
I'm not mad at. I mean, it ain't much we can go from off the rookie for our team, but I'm not mad at Darius. But because I've been Abdul's harder crit, I'll be the Abdul guy. I say he'll get it from me. I mean, throughout all the nonsense, I'll take his back half of the season because that's what we're gonna see more often than we're gonna see at the front half of the season. I'll chalk a lot of it up. I know TV hates when I say this, the rookie shit. He's going through his rookie phase right now, And then I think it was big at the end of the Dallas game Sunday. He got up in front of the locker room, in front of the mirror, pretty much apologized to the whole team, told him he wasn't doing what he was supposed to be doing. But I'll take Abdul because I think his upside will come a lot faster than Darius, even though I think Darius has a great upside too.
Oh, I didn't know about the speech. I need to watch this. I'm a little behind because at work I can't be on my phone, but I'm gonna check out that speech afterwards.
So Ghost and Born for Sports. Do y'all have a different take? Who y'all got?
No, I got Abdul. I got Abdul, but I like Darius Alexander as well. It's like I want to say this. I have Abdul Carter basically because of what he has brought from the beginning with the pressures, and he got better as the season going on. No excuses for the immaturity crap he had early in the season, but it looked like there was some self-correction there. They were talking about it late in the season. I did hear about that speech thing that he did in front of the team with Mara and everything. I did hear about that yesterday, but I saw a player that got better as I saw Darius Alexander got better. I feel good about both of these guys' future going forward. And I got to be real. I think the sky's the limit for Abdul Carter if he really wants to be great. That's just the way I look at it. It's up to him, and it's up to the Giant defense and the coaching staff to get the right scheme to take advantage of that. There was improvement from Abdul and Alexander, so I am good with both. I will give it to Abdul Carter.
I got a question for y'all.
Mm-hmm.
Would you rather have 50 pressures or 15 sacks?
That's not fair. Come on, man. That's not fair.
Why is that not fair?
That's not fair.
Why is that not fair? No, because I'm tired of this pressure.
Yeah.
Shit. Why is that not fair?
You got to tell me when
me ask you a question.
Let
me ask you a question, TP.
Talk to me.
Let me ask you a question, TP.
Talk to me.
And any league, any year, any player that's ever played defensive football, pass rush wise, whatever, D-line, whatever, your stats are always going to be you're going to have more pressures than sacks anyway. There's no one that's 100% going to get a sack on each pressure. The sacks have to meet, like I said, it's about trajectory and it's about, every play tells its own story. I don't care for pressures that's just going to rush the quarterback out and is going to run 20 yards and gain 25-yard runs. But I look at the pressures and the plays that affect the play to get it on the plus side for the defense. Hey, sacks come. They're not always going to come, bro. That it is what it is.
That's all Abdul's giving me.
Yeah, well, listen,
four sacks.
He a pressure cooker.
I'm sorry.
It.
Look,
So
I'm sorry. When it was around draft time and everybody was talking about generational talent, the next Michael Parsons, I had no idea that 4 sacks was what was on the table. I'm sorry.
I can't go with generational stuff. I was never on that wave.
I'm just saying, we got him 3rd overall.
But I'm gonna say this. But I'm gonna say this. Though, how many sacks did he miss in the season? Though he missed at least about 4 or 5 sacks. He could have had those. He could have had those. He was supposed to finish.
That's and that's a skill. But that was a knock on him in college. Like the same thing was him finishing. Like,
well, he finished 11 times last year in college, but this is the pro level. Give him time. It's the talent is there. It's not like he went out there and just was a straight dud, bro. Let's be honest.
Damn near. If it weren't for the end of the season, it would have been just that.
Okay, I just got to say this. I mean, we could give him his attaboys for the end of the season, but if you're gonna sit there before you even play a down, before you even get to the facility, and you're gonna call LT to get your number.
Come on,
Sneak.
Sneak.
He put that on himself.
Come on, Sneak.
Get your number. You already setting a standard for yourself.
I forgot all about that.
I am not. Look. I'm not gonna give Abdul Carter a pass for the last three games because he showed up to meetings on time. I'm 47 years old. I've been in this workforce since I was 16. You show up to work on time because that's part of the job. That's part of being responsible. And I don't watch my videos when I'm whatever video he's watching allegedly. Okay,
Sneaky, it's a new Sneaky. I ain't
Hey,
used
Smooth.
to
Hey, Smooth. I'm saying the same shit.
We need to get Sneaky off his show.
Well, I'm in a meeting and I got my boss up front talking about what I did wrong, production wise or produce. No, I'm sitting there paying attention and I'm writing notes because I want to be that CEO that came years before me.
Facts.
I mean, you had two legends, Phil Simms and Lawrence Taylor.
Yeah,
He tried to get their jersey.
And
Nobody wants to tell the truth.
Fact.
listen,
When you,
Yo.
ask for someone's jersey, you setting the precedence.
Setting the
for that.
tone. Setting the tone. Yes, you
and I
are.
said it when he did that BS. I didn't like that at all. I was like, no, don't do that. Don't touch the leg. Don't touch the goat. Don't touch none of that. Don't touch the money with that. Was never a fan, and I killed Abdul Carter for the immaturity stuff that came out. But what I'm trying to do is I'm just trying to separate that away from what I see a trajectory of what the player he can become. I'm not going to act like I didn't see improvement during the season. That's just my take. And because I'm judging every player like that on this roster. We won 4 games. There's not much we can do but judge trajectory. You know what I'm saying? So no one's happy.
You know what I'm saying?
And I could even say this too. We could say that Shane Bowen didn't know what he was doing when he had the talent that he had.
Yeah.
I mean, that could be a discussion too. But we can give him the attaboys. I'm not saying let's give him the attaboys, but when you want that LT number, come on now.
Yeah.
There's a precedent. There's a standard.
Imagine
man.
if
Yeah,
LT would have went through with it and he ends up with 4 sacks. You think
Oh
LT
my
would've said,
God.
Yo, I need my number back.
Yo.
Yo, you know how hot I would have been?
Yo.
Oh, man.
Oh my
That's it. You gotta
Hey,
rip it
that's
off.
a fact.
You gotta rip it
We
off his
would be here,
back.
we would be here 3
happy that
games
did
in
not
talking about
happen.
give it back. Give his number back to
I mean,
LT.
And you know what? Thank you, Sneaky G, man. Real talk, because I was flip flopping real quick between Darius Slayton and Abdul Carter. After that, after what I just heard, yeah, I'm gonna have to give it to Darius Alexander. I'm sorry, you absolutely right, bro. For being number 3 overall, you talking that hot shit or talking to a legend about unretiring his number like that, thinking you sweet like neighbors. Nah, man, stop it. And I got a problem with even neighbors doing it. And what's his name? Don't even got the pedigree or like. You know what I mean? The pedestal that a LT has. You feel me? So absolutely, man. 100%. Darius Alexander.
I feel
That's
everybody
nasty.
what they saying, but I'll just say I'm not giving up on the kid. That's all I'm saying.
No, we're not giving up
Oh,
on
no.
him. We're not giving up on him.
And I'm glad he humbled. And you know what? I don't know. Real quick, I don't know if that what that speech wasn't in front of like the team.
Yeah, they
Which-
said
which-
it was
which I
in front of
mentioned?
him and John Mara too. That's what they said. I didn't see
Okay.
any video of it, but that's what they said.
Yeah.
Well,
no,
I saw something when they was interviewing post game, and I really appreciated. And I like what he said, man. I saw maturity from what he said in that interview.
That's all I'm saying.
You know what I mean?
That's
In the
all I'm
locker
saying.
room,
Like,
so.
All right, now hold on. I gotta hear what Smooth guy said. Go ahead, Smooth. What you got?
As far as Abdul?
Yeah. I just
I
want to
mean,
know, am I getting any pushback from what?
No, you can't walk into the building and think off the rip that you supposed to be one of the greatest players to ever live, asking for a number of one of the greatest players, and then come up and then don't show up, and then you're not in meetings, you falling asleep, you're not doing doing your job. Let's forget about all the other shit. Just doing your job point. But you also have to acknowledge that fact, but you also have to acknowledge the fact when a man gets up in the room in front of other men in his locker room
Yes.
and explain to himself that he didn't do what he was supposed to do this year. I gotta respect that too.
I
Now,
love
if I didn't get that, if we didn't get the turnaround, I think everything else we said keeps valid with the number 3 pick. And there's still like no excuse. But you also got to think is to come in and get double-digit sacks is not easy, and it shouldn't be expected from a rookie. I don't care what.
Especially as a rookie,
It's not
man.
double-digit
Real
sacks.
quick, I talk about accountability. Could coaching have played a role in the accountability?
Yeah,
Because you
that
talked
was
about
my-
earlier with that.
Everybody ain't getting a coaching excuse. No.
No. All I think I was gonna say about the coaching is his habits he came into our facility was the same habits he had in Penn State. So it didn't change. Nobody changed. They just allowed it and moved him from one region to another. So it's still no excuse. You a grown man. You get paid for this. The coaches ain't gonna hold your hand. Do what you're supposed to do.
Simple.
So we're gonna move on. We're gonna move on because we got a couple more, right? But I'm gonna just say this, right? He just didn't earn my Defensive Rookie of the Year award. That's all I'm saying. If y'all want to give him cookies and flowers for speaking in front of the team, I'm all with that. But he just didn't earn my Defensive Rookie of the Year.
I will co-sign off of that.
That's just all
I ain't
I'm
mad at it. I mean, it's not really a lot to think from, but
I think eventually he's gonna deserve it. I think next year, I honestly do believe that it's going to be different talks about Abdul Carter. As far as this year is concerned, now he ain't earned it from me.
What I'm hearing about the speech, he has to.
Come on.
He already
Come on.
set the standard.
Come on. All right. Now, overall rookie of the year, which is why I specifically went Cam Scatterbo and Darius Alexander for defensive rookie of the year. But overall rookie of the year, this is where I'm going to give it to Jackson Dart, man. What y'all got?
I got Jackson Dart too.
Everybody got Dart.
Yeah, I think Jackson Dart. I mean, what did he step into? He stepped into a team that was needing hope. We thought Russ could hold it down for a little bit. He didn't, and he got in there and he showed that he is ready to take the man who is the leader to lead the franchise out of the doldrums. Hopefully we get what we need to get to help him out. But I'm going to have to go, fellas, by the way. I just want to say salute because I got to run. It was a pleasure coming on with everybody here. Sneaky, I've been wanting to get on a stream with you for a long time. Just never aligned because of my work schedule. So, this was fun with everybody here. Salute to everybody. Enough respect.
Salute.
All love, man. Sports, we're ready, man.
Yes, sir. Y'all have a great night.
Appreciate it, bro.
Go Giants, baby.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
All right, so now we're going to flip the coin just a little bit for these
Wait,
last
before we move, I got to say this.
Go ahead.
Can we just give Dart some love yesterday for sliding and running out of bounds? That got to be. I said that.
Yes, I made a video about that because you damn sure wasn't gonna hear about it.
Oh, he slid, and then he still.
Not only did he slide, he got out of bounds a couple times too.
Yeah,
but it was just a better overall feel. Like you just kind of felt like, oh, he's gonna make it to the end of this game.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like you could just see, okay, he's actually playing smarter. Like, okay, I'm not really worried about him getting injured this game. As other times, it's just like every time I see him take off, I'm like, okay, how is this shit going in?
Hold your breath, like.
Yeah. But that's a fact. All right, so this is Defensive Trash Can Award.
Thanks.
This is the worst player performance on a defensive side of the ball. Smooth says Deonte Banks. I'm going to second that. Deonte Banks.
My fault if I want to.
The whole Giants secondary outside of Drew Phillips. Just throw it in the trash bin. Throw it in the trash bin.
I just need them to stop having my kick returner at DB, man. Like, keep him at kick return. I'm cool with that.
He salvaged his career.
Outside of Waddell, hold
on. Hold on. We didn't move up in the first round to draft a kick returner, bro.
That's what he is. That's all he is right now.
So then we wasted a pick in the first round for a kick returner. Is that what we doing now? We picking guys in the first round kick returners?
That's what we did. Unfortunately,
that's exactly what happened.
Unfortunately,
maybe I'm lying here or just fibbing or just making it up as I go. But I hear that Deonte Banks is going to change his first name to Liability because that's what he is on the field. A liability.
We go with the kicker room. The kicker room, trash.
Oh my God! Yeah, the kicker. Oh my God! Well, oh, but we just.
Well, this is defense. This defense.
Yeah, it's defense.
I guess that would be more considered. I didn't put a special teams, but let's move on to the offensive trash can award.
Just throw it all goes in the same basket.
Offensive trash can award for me. I'm gonna put T-Pain up here. You know, that's what I'm up. James Hudson. That's what I'm.
No.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
James Hudson.
Yeah.
Yeah, me crashing out.
Yeah.
He almost had 100 yards worth of penalties by himself. It was like 80-something yards.
In that Dallas game.
Oh, I forgot about that dude.
Yeah. First Cowboys game. Yeah.
Dallas.
Yeah.
I'm yelling. I'm in the dugout. I don't know if y'all ever been to Dallas, whatever. They got that little dugout by the bench. I'm yelling.
You can watch it sometime,
take him out. I'm like, Dable, take him out. He's killing us.
I think I'm gonna just say Evan Neal, man. He didn't play this whole season, man. I really wanted to see him play at some point, guard or something, and he just never played the whole season. Don't know what happened.
I wish I was on a sneaky show for this name.
Jalen
Hyatt.
Throw him in there too. Just about to say.
Yo, you want to know what's sad, right? Like all of these other categories, we kind of thought a little bit, whatever this and that. But you see, we get to the trash can award,
Yeah.
and we just got all these names that we could just throw out.
Yeah, it's like,
And
much,
all of them
bro.
are fitting.
I got a name for you. He's not in there, but he's like, you know how you got the trash can next to the counter where you line it up, getting ready to get thrown into the trash
Yeah.
can? I got Theo Johnson right there. Absolutely. He's
you
there.
talking about the
He's-
paper
he's not-
crumpled, but it's just sitting on the desk. It ain't.
Yeah, it's
all right.
just not there. I'm thinking about it. Like I might have to
Mhm.
throw this in the trash.
Dang.
You know what I mean?
So, overall trash can award. Overall, not it don't got to be defense or offense. It could be anything. For me personally, I'm putting Coach Brian Dable in the trash can.
And put Shane Ball next to him, right there.
You throw the whole coaching staff outside the O-line coach in the damn trash.
Oh, yeah.
That's a fact.
I'm
It's
gonna
got to
put
go too.
I'm gonna put every kicker we had except for the last one that actually made an extra
Better call
point.
Sal.
And
So,
eight out of eight
Sauce.
of field goals. Yeah,
He cooking.
going all the way.
Just because
Oh.
they took Darius Slayton out the trash, I'm putting his ass back in the trash. They went dumpster diving,
Wow.
found him, pulled him
He
out.
dusted him off too, shined him up, gave him the contract. Like,
Hey,
oh,
For me, I'm putting the whole Giants organization in the trash. The whole team from the top down.
hey, look, we can't even argue it. To be honest, only one who solidified is our Pro Bowler. That's the only one who solidified.
Facts.
But listen, this is the last one that I have on the docket, man. But I want to take the time to go around, and I would like for y'all to kind of explain whatever it is that your answer is. So this is the most disappointing loss this season. The most disappointing loss this season. I'll kick it off. For me, it was the Denver Bronco loss. That loss right there, I mean, it snatched every New York Giant fan's soul. Like, it was one thing to have the rough start, but we had life back in us at one point after that Eagle win, after the Charger, and then you have this Bronco week, and you know everybody's talking about they the big bad bullies in this defense, and we go into this game and we put belt to bare ass,
Cooking them.
and we ready to talk shit to the Bronco fans that's been talking all that week, the whole nine. Just for in the fourth quarter for the Broncos to score 30 points.
30 straight.
30 straight points in the fourth and one quarter.
Slip
In
right
one
through our
quarter.
hands. Slip right through our hands.
I think it was damn near impossible for us to bounce back after that loss. And to me, I think that was the one. But Sneaky, what do you say?
I've lived in Dallas since 2018, and I have yet to witness a win at AT&T Stadium. So for me, it's personal. I mean, I could say the Saints, I could say Broncos, Bears. I got to go with the Dallas Cowboys because we were 33 seconds away from a win at AT&T. 33 seconds. And I'm sorry, at the time when you got a field goal kicker that could damn near kick it from the parking lot, and we're gonna give up all them yards. I don't know what Bowen was thinking. I don't know what he was doing, rushing three, taking decks out. I mean, so for me, and also I gotta say that ill-advised pass. I mean, it was second down. Well, why, Russ? Second down. You didn't have to throw it deep. But it's the Dallas game. I'm sorry. I got a little emotional.
Yeah. I'll say this. And for me, I'll say it was the Dallas game, but I'm going to go with the Bears game. Because I think that game, when Jackson Dart left that game, we were up 10 points in the fourth quarter. And when Jackson Dart left that game, Brian Dable's soul left his chest, man. It's like he didn't know what to do. He didn't know what to do. He was
I
done,
forgot
man.
about that. Yeah, that's so
Yeah.
And it was just like his whole world just collapsed, and I'm just like, oh man, we ain't got a shot because you could see we didn't even Russ, whoever came in, I think Russ came in, it was just unbearable, man. It was we couldn't do nothing. We was done.
What game was it where Coach Dable went to go check in the blue tent?
That was in New York.
That was the game.
That was Philly. That was the Philly
That
game.
was the Philly game.
Yeah,
The
Philly
Philly
game.
game.
Philly game, yeah.
Yep.
He got
Yo,
fined
that
and then
was
got fired the
pathetic,
next
bro.
week.
That was so embarrassing, bro. Just as a giant community. You know how many of my boys was they was clowning me for
Bad
that
look.
shit.
It's a bad look.
Oh man.
I
that's
blame the
terrible.
doctor though, because you see the doctor go up to Dable and said, "Oh, he's fine," and that's when Dable started tripping. Was like, "Hey, I need him. Hurry up," you know. But had that doctor would have kept his mouth shut, we might not be laughing at him right now.
All right, G, it's on you.
Most disappointing loss for me was the Lions game. Just watching that game, like it was just so fun to watch from the beginning all the way up until the Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. I wanted us to win that game so bad just because the way, just all of the moments, all of the Jameis Winston stuff, it was just a fun game. And because I like, towards the end of the season, I like to go back and rewatch a few games.
Yeah.
And it's like that's probably one of the games I'm gonna watch all the way up into the overtime. But like I really wanted us to win that game. So against the Lions, man.
Yeah, that was another one. Man. Damn. Yo, we done lost tough ones, man. Smooth, it's on you.
If I had to go with one, I'm gonna say the New Orleans game, and I'll say it for this reason: we just beat the Chargers. We win that New Orleans game. We feel ourselves because of Jackson Dart. Then we beat Philly. I think Denver goes a whole different way on a 3-game losing streak going into Denver, and I think that changes a lot as far as our coaching staff, our season, even possibly making the playoffs. But I think I would have to go to the New Orleans game just for that reason.
I feel you.
Yeah.
I
What
still
do
think-
they have? What do they have in New Orleans? They call them beignets.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we had 5 turnovers. You know, because
Yeah.
Anyway,
Yeah.
I gotta explain the joke. It ain't funny. My bad.
All right, Ghost, on you.
Oh man, it was a juggling act between that Cowboys game because, like Sneaky G, man, you wanted that W, and especially because look, man, that was a classic. Regardless of how this season went, that game, it's gonna look back upon and like, yo, that was a classic between like the rivalries concerned. However, like UTP way, man, that Denver Bronco game just, especially after the energy we had off of that belt to ass performance against a hated, and I mean hated, division rival. Whatever like flame we had as far as our hope was concerned going forward for the season was just snuffed right out, bro. It just was. And it's just the way we were losing to these close ass games, because it wasn't just Dallas, it was Denver, it was the Bears game, even the Detroit game. Like all these games is like, even though we were up in some of them, it was like at the end of the day, you just kind of knew. He was like, yeah, we're gonna lose this, bro. Some way, somehow, we just gonna lose it, and we did. So
I'm not
yeah,
gonna
no,
lie, man.
Denver for sure though is the one that
I
stands
ain't
out.
gonna lie, Ghost. Yesterday when we was up, I had to bite my tongue a little bit. I literally
I was
had to
ready.
wait for like 30 seconds left in the
I
game
was ready.
because had
I was
Milton
ready.
came back and did something, I would have been flipping tables at my house.
Yo, that Dallas game, I remember watching it with my family. And when Russ threw that deep ball to Leak, man, we all went so crazy. We all went crazy at the crib. And then just that feeling of just like, yo, we are back. Like it was that quick, just like, man, this is giant football right here. This was a beautiful win versus Dallas. Like you can't, this is what you dream of as a kid, right? Like, oh, game winning touchdown, goes it deep to like it was all of that.
And let's not forget, the week prior we were against the Commanders. We didn't know what to do in the red zone. All we got was field goals. And here we are throwing TD passes.
It was a straight shootout.
Yeah, that
in that
Dallas
game.
that
It was
Dallas-
crazy.
that
Back to
Dallas-
back touchdowns. It's crazy.
That ruined. I ain't gonna lie, man. That Dallas game like ruined my night.
Mhm.
Like
Oh.
to the point
The whole
I couldn't
day.
even sleep good. Like,
Malik put up the night at 10 seconds. He caught the ball in the end zone with
Yeah.
10
Mm.
seconds left.
come on.
Should have been
and-
curtains.
Imagine walking out of the
Yeah.
stadium
Oh
and
yeah.
heading to your car.
Oh man, that yeah.
There's
that's a
like an
tough one.
alleyway where you got to walk to the light. I mean, we talk about the walk of shame, and all you hear is Cowboy fans, almost.
Oh, man. At Jerry World, Sierra would have had to coddle me. I'm telling you.
I will not
Man.
confirm nor deny. I will not. You ain't gonna get
Oh,
TMZ on
man.
me.
But listen, fellas, look, I appreciate y'all for rocking with me for the night, man, for sure. I was really adamant on getting this one together, man. I know this would have been a dope conversation to have, man, and just to get some laughs, man, through this dreadful last season. You know what I mean? But I appreciate y'all for lending me your time and being able for us to do this. I do want to take the time, man, if y'all could just, let the people know where they could follow or subscribe to you at, whether it's TikTok, IG, YouTube, whatever it is. Any of your closing remarks, please, let the people know. So we'll just start in order, and Sneaky, it's on you.
First off, TP, thank you so much, man. You've been showing me so much love. On Make It Count, the Sneaky G podcast, Tuesday, Thursday nights, 8 o'clock Dallas, Texas time. And it's an honor to return the favor. Ladies and gentlemen, please, if you can, try and find me. I'm all over the place. TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, MySpace. I'm everywhere. You could even Google me if you want, and I mean that very humbly. I just love the New York Football Giants, ride or die. Bottom line, in the theme, I'm a little jealous of TP's intro. I'm not just a fan. This is a way of life. I agree with that 110%. And I love having this giant community. I love having a G fam, and I hope someday we all can meet up and get fat and happy and break some bread together. I'd love to have that someday. Oh, and last but not least, let's go Giants. Ow!
What's good, fellas? This is the Man Cave S God. What's good, man? I want to thank TP for allowing me to come on this platform, talk Giants football. I haven't been doing too much Giants stuff this year. Been concentrating, on the Knicks, basketball. So you can find me doing Knicks stuff, Knicks live stream, Duke basketball, things like that. But I'm getting more back into Giants stuff, man. But I want to say thank you, TP, for allowing me to be on the platform, man, and also to share some laughs with all you guys on here, man. So you can find me at the Man Cave Podcast, or you can go on Twitter at SGod Media on there as well. And like I said, man, hey, I'll put my link down in the chat for you guys, man. And I just want to say, let's go Giants. It was a terrible season. We had a bad season. Hopefully, hey, the sun gonna shine. So hey, next year we're gonna be ready for it, man. I think we're gonna have a better season. I can't wait for the season to start next year, and also to see who this new coach gonna be and the new staff is gonna be. So let's go Giants.
Yeah, thanks again, man. You know what it is, Ghost Talk. TP excuse me, man. TP Way, man. Much appreciated, much love. You already know what it is, man. Long overdue. We gotta link up more often. Absolutely. I always love talking Giants with y'all, man. All of y'all, Caveman, Man Cave, you know what it is. Aboriginal Sports Network. You can find me over there on YouTube, as well as my personal channel at Ghost Talks Big Talk as well. On IG, and you can find me on the Elon Musk app, as I like to call it, for sure, man. And once again, TP Way, man, you the dude, bro. Appreciate you. Much love, and much love to all of y'all in the Giants community, man. Pump y'all brakes, man. Sky's the limit. The future is bright. New Jack City Dart is in the building, bro. Just chill out. We get the coaching in here, the right coaching. We gonna be all right. So, salute.
First and foremost, I want to shout out to TP for allowing me to come on the platform. It's been a shitty season for first and foremost. But getting to know everybody, going through the turmoil as a group, like you said, it is a lifestyle. I'm through and through. I bleed blue and red. It'll never change. I'm excited for the off season. I can't wait. This is the first time in a long time we've had hope. You can follow me at Smooth Criminal, just as you see on the screen on all platforms. Again, I appreciate you, TP, and good luck in all your journeys, brother.
My guys, man, I appreciate y'all again. Please make sure that you like this stream, like it up, and do me a solid, do yourself a solid, and subscribe and follow each and every one of these gentlemen. It has been real. Thank y'all for rocking with us. V5 Fo Fum. Peace.